Next we will see about non-inverting summing amplifier. So for non-inverting summing amplifier, the input voltage V1 as well as V2 are connected to the non-inverting terminal of the operational amplifier. Here we have the resistance R as well as feedback resistance RF connected to the inverting terminal of the operational amplifier. This is the output voltage of the non-inverting summing amplifier. We consider the current flowing through the resistor R1 is I1 and the current flowing through the resistor R2 is I2 and the current flowing through the feedback resistor is R and current flowing through the resistor R is also. The current flowing through the resistor RF is I and the current flowing through the resistor R is I. Because the current flow through the resistor RF is due to the output voltage V0. So we have considered the current in this direction. So potential at this point, we will consider it as VA and potential at this point is VB. So we can write when we are applying KCL law to node B. So at this point, addition of currents entering the node I1 plus I2, which is equal to the input to the operational amplifier, the current flowing at the input of non-inverting terminal is equal to 0. So we can write I1 plus I2 is equal to 0. So for I1, we can write it as V1 minus VA divided by R1 plus V2 minus V1 minus VB divided by R1 plus V2 minus VB divided by R2, which is equal to 0. So from this we need to find the potential VB. So we can rewrite this equation as V1 by R1 plus V2 by R2 is equal to VB by R1 plus VB by R2. So we can simplify this. V1 by R1 plus V2 by R2 is equal to VB taken as common, and we can take LCM. So we can write it as R1 plus R2 divided by R1 into R2. So we can write the equation VB is equal to, taking LCM, this equation will become R1 R2 R2 into V1 plus R1 into V2 multiplied with R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2. So we can write this VB is equal to, these two terms will get cancelled. So we can write as R2 V1 plus R1 V2 divided by R1 plus R2. So this is the potential that we have obtained at VB. So it is a non-inverting summing amplifier. So once we have find out the value of VB, so we need to consider inverting terminal side. So for inverting terminal, we can write the current entering the node is equal to current leaving the node. So we can write the equation as, for I, V naught minus, so in this direction, V naught minus VA divided by RF. So V naught minus VA divided by RF. So current entering is equal to current leaving the node. So VA minus 0 divided by R. So we will get the equation as V naught minus, as we know, according to the virtual ground concept, the potential VA should be equal to VB. So here we can, instead of VA, we can substitute VB. So V naught minus VB divided by RF is equal to VA by R. VB by R. So from this we can write the output voltage V naught by RF is equal to VB by R plus VB by RF. So from this V naught is equal to RF into, we can take VB as common, taking LCM, R into RF, RF plus R. So this is the output voltage of non-inverting summing amplifier. So at this equation, we need to substitute the value of VB. So we can write it as V naught is equal to R2 V1 plus R1 V2 divided by R1 plus R2 multiplied with this RF can be cancelled. So we will get it as RF plus R divided by R. So we can write the equation V naught is equal to, in a simplified form, we can write it as R2 into RF plus R divided by R into R1 plus R2 multiplied with input voltage V1 plus R1 into RF plus R divided by R into R1 plus R2 multiplied with another input voltage V2. So this is the final output voltage equation for non-inverting summing amplifier. So here we will consider a condition, that is R1 equal to R2, which is equal to R, which is also equal to RF. So all these four resistance values are same. So when all these four resistance values are same, the output voltage equation V naught will be equal to V1 plus V2. So the inference from this equation is the output voltage of the non-inverting summer is the summation of input voltages V1 as well as V2. So next we will see about difference amplifier or subtractor. So here we will assume the input voltages V1 and input voltage at the non-inverting terminal as V2. So this is the feedback resistance and input resistance R1. So in the previously for inverting as well as non-inverting summer, the inputs were given only in the inverting terminal or in the non-inverting terminal. But for the subtractor, the input is given to both the inverting as well as non-inverting terminal. So we can solve or we can find the output voltage of this equation by considering the superposition theorem. So according to the superposition theorem, if in any network more than one source is present, the response at the output of that network will be the summation of the effect of each source when it is acting individually. So in this condition, we will make the input voltage V2 is equal to 0 and find the output voltage V0 of 1 due to the presence of input voltage V1. Second condition, we will consider the V1 voltage is made 0. So by considering the V2 voltage, we will find the output voltage V0 of 2. So finally, to find the output voltage V0, we will sum V0 of 1 plus V0 of 2. So first, we will make first case, we will consider case 1. Case 1, we will consider V2 is equal to 0. So we will find the effect of output voltage due to the presence of input voltage V1. So when this V2 voltage is made 0, this operational amplifier will act as an inverting operational amplifier configuration. So we can write the output voltage V0 of 1 is equal to minus RF divided by R1, which is the gain of inverting operational amplifier, minus RF by R1 multiplied with the input voltage V1. So this is V0 of 1. So we will consider case 2. So in case 2, we will assume V1 is equal to 0. V1 is made 0 and we will find what will be the output voltage due to the effect of voltage, input voltage V2. So we will find the output voltage V0 of 2. So we will consider the potential at this point is A and potential at this point is VB, and here the potential at this point is VA. So we will find the potential VB at this point. So to find the potential at this point, we need to consider the potential divider rule. So by using the potential divider rule, we can write VB is equal to. So when the V2 is not equal to 0, so this operational amplifier configuration is an non-inverting operational amplifier. So for non-inverting operational amplifier, the gain is 1 plus RF by R1. So this gain is multiplied with the input voltage VB. So the potential VB can be calculated using potential divider rule. So according to the potential divider rule, we can write VB is equal to RF divided by the total resistance R1 plus RF multiplied with the input voltage V2. So now we will substitute this VB value in this equation. So V0 of 2 is equal to 1 plus RF by R1 multiplied with RF by R1 plus R2 multiplied with V2. So this is the output voltage V0 of 2. So output voltage V0 can be calculated by summing V naught of 1 and V naught of 2. So we know that minus Rf divided by R1 into V1 plus, so when we are taking LCM, R1 plus Rf divided by R1 multiplied with Rf by R1 plus Rf, this is multiplied with V2. So these two values will get cancelled. So from this we can take Rf by R1 as well as Rf by R1 as common. So we can write this equation V naught is equal to minus of Rf divided by R1 multiplied with, from this equation when we are taking Rf by R1 is common, we will get V2 minus V1. So this is the output voltage of the difference amplifier. So the output of the difference amplifier will be the difference of input voltages V2 and V1. So here we will consider, or we will assume R1 is equal to Rf. So the output voltage V naught is equal to the difference between the input voltages V2 and V1. Applications of summer and subtractor. So summer is used for combining the number of signals which is present in various channels. So it is specially used for mixing two different musics in order to get a very pleasant music. So it is used by audio experts. Second application is it can be used in analog computers, and the summers can also be used in digital to analog converters. The subtractor is used in volume control. The subtractor is used in volume control circuit, and it is also used in automatic gain control circuit. Thank you. Have a nice day.